Hello and welcome to another Metante Conan, Detective Conan Case Closed reaction stream. Today we have some good stuff. We're starting with a case which, might not really match to the second one. At least I assume it's the Gingko Colored Love case or something. But after that we are watching episode 425, Black Impact, the moment the Black organization reached out. A 2.5 hour special, which probably means 2 hours. Fair enough. But yeah, obviously I'm very hyped about that. We are back to the Black organization. That's obviously, always what I'm looking forward to, right? Even though there's a lot of fun case in between. I can't lie that I really look forward to that. And I also decided to do a lot of Conan this week. So we are doing that today. Then tomorrow I will be doing episode 427 to 430, so the next 2 cases basically. And then after that we have the Private Eye Requiem, which is movie 10, and I think I'll maybe try to do it this week, otherwise next week. But yeah, so we have 2 Conan streams this week. Advancing quite a bit. As always, Merchants, thank you for the guide. I'm still not sure actually, as you can see guys, there's the Metropolitan Police Detective Love Story Part 7, and we've watched all the parts so far, but this Part 7 is listed as filler, right? So, I don't know. I would watch it if you guys tell me there's actually progress for this time. But if it's the same as some of the other cases where there's no progress, I don't know. I feel like I'll skip it. You guys tell me. But yeah, as always, this is a timer reaction, so there'll be timestamps in the description if you're watching the VOD. You can find a link to my Discord in the description if you want to follow me. Where is it? Right here. The link to my stream element, where is it? I lost it. Oh yeah, right here. Here we go. Sorry, this morning I woke up and I had a massive mess with my PC. First I got a green screen basically, not a black screen or a red screen, but a green screen, which was a big crash, right? And then when I restarted, my Firefox browser basically just reset, and all of my tabs and settings was gone, so I just spent the last few hours fixing all that, and it's still not fully fixed. So yeah, link to my stream element if you want to support me, and my Patreon as well. Yes, and my Patreon as well. Hello, Adrian. Which episode am I on? Well, today we are watching the Black Impact episode, the moment the Black organization reaches out, 2 hour special. That is where I am, 425. 425. Hopefully it's some good Black organization stuff. I hope it's good. But yeah, so again, tomorrow I'm doing another stream, and maybe later this week I'll try to do the 10th movie, if I can. Maybe. It seems interesting, there's Ryan in a white outfit on the cover of the 10th movie. Otherwise I'll do it next week, yeah. But as I told you guys, I'm trying to do a little bit more Conan, not just 1 stream a week when I can. And Conan is easy and fun to watch, so it makes sense, But yeah, we are starting with episode 421 today. So we're gonna watch that. This is the timer reaction page as always. You bring your copy of the episode to watch alongside me. My episode 421 starts right away with the opening and intro, It's 24 minutes 37 seconds. I think that's all I have to say. I've got no logo at the intro or anything. I already watched Detective Conan movie 28. Wow. I'm catching up, I've only got 19 movies until 28. Well, 18 I guess. I'm catching up. Soon I'll watch movie 28, I'm sure. Very soon, yeah. Now, as I said before, I think my goal is to catch up before movie 30. Yeah, that would be nice. So I can react to movie 30 when it comes out on Blu-ray or something. Yeah. This year I would like to catch up to Conan. I don't know if it's asking too much, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's go. Anyway, so let's watch episode 421 of Metante Conan. I'm gonna do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. On go, you press play, I press play. Get ready, and let's get into the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Spoiler, yamete. Meitante Conan. Opening. Wait, is this again a new opening? Or did I forget it from last time? 2019 series released during the pandemic in 2020. Growing of My Heart by Mai Kuraki. It's weird too because this opening is only used for like 10 episodes, like from 4:15 to 4:24. That's so short. Black Organization. It's really cool though. Oh. Wait, new characters? Was that Black Organization members? Was that a spoiler? Conan always skating or biking in the opening, but he doesn't do it during the case. Wing my heart. That's pretty good. Why is it only used for 10 episodes? That's cool. Good opening. Character showing up in the anime. Oh. That's cool. Beautiful song. Gingko Colored First Love. Zen Pen. It's a little messy, a little bit. Oh, Professor Agasa First Love Case, I see. It's about him. Ai-chan, non. Too much gaming at night. Gingko. Okay. That's a lot. How do you lose that? Huh? People will go to him instead of the police, I mean. With how bad the police is. I don't know who's the best real life detective. Like, is there like a good one? How was he as a kid? I'm interested. Huh? Oh. Was with the big schnauzer, you know? She's blonde. What if she's... No. I was gonna say, well, she's Vermouse or something. That's really cute. Huh? Moved away. The classic of the parents having no care about, you know, their child losing their friend or saying goodbye. I will forget my friend from the Netherlands that came in vacation to my small village a couple times and then just never came back, disappeared, never knew what happened. It's been 20 years. Oh, l'éternel. 10 years? Oh, wow. Okay. That's that kind of fate romance story. Kinoshita. Man, I want that kind of romance, like, let's meet again in 30 years under this tree or whatever. That's great. Well, that's sad. I guess. I guess. Why would it be a mystery, though? Like, why would she leave a mystery with numbers? Really? Misa? They actually think Sonoko is a good detective. The things are getting out of hand. It do be like that. Sometimes I try to remember the name of people I went to school with, and they weren't really friends, but I actually don't remember their name. It's like I've got an approximation, but that's it. For me, it's been like 12 years, I guess. They do live old, yeah. Some of them, at least. When I was young, we had two turtles. I don't think they were like long-living turtles. I think they lived for maybe 10 years or less, I think. They were kind of cute. Koda, Koda. Lion. I am Lion. I was born in August. I saw good news recently. Pandas are like officially not endangered anymore. Their population has risen enough. Quora, quora. I'm laughing, but they're still smarter than me because they actually think of something. I think of nothing. It is donkey. I mean, it could be a random woman. There's women everywhere. How do you know it's the one? She doesn't look blonde. I mean, I guess she's old, but someone else you know? Yeah, no, it's someone else. I don't think so. Well, obviously she's been 40 years. But frankly, like, she's older than 40, no? 50. I guess she would be. Yeah, this one is way older. Was it like his teacher or something? Oh, freckles is obviously a big thing, right? Freckles are always pretty good. They're like one of the best character design thing you can spawn with in life. Moles and freckles, they're pretty great. Man, if she really wanted to meet him, like, what's all this Beatles stuff? Seriously. There's a woman. Or is it actually like a dude? We're doing that joke. Of course, we're doing the joke. Or maybe it's Edogawa. Oh, okay. So we're keeping the joke for next episode. Got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, thank you for everything, Sayuri Iwata. Another new ending. Alright. I guess with me skipping so many episodes, yeah, we're really like seeing the endings and opening very fast. It feels like they're speeding by. This is kind of nice, you know, like, it's one of the things where, like, I understand Conan is not really about that, but I do really enjoy learning about some of the recurring character story, right? And I guess, you know, he's like the fun, great with kids professor that makes gadgets and help us, but we've never really dove into who he is, like, you know, and this is only like a little bit, right? Like, he had a first love when he was a kid, that's not too much, but you know, it's a start. I'd love to know more about him and how did he become a professor and making gadgets and all that, right? I'm sure like there's potential to write a great story with that backstory. So yeah, you know, I always enjoy when we get unexpected stuff like this. And at least there's no murder for once. My best friend. Is this a friend zone ending? Okay, not a bad song, I would say. No preview for me. Okay, well, let's see the joke, I guess. So, episode 422. Let's see the joke and then eventually finding the real person. So, yeah, 422 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We tenter Conan. Man, this is a good opening. Like a sentence, right? Everybody seems like, you know, we're in battle with the black organization, basically. All the pose. Weird fashion one. Like this really visually makes it seem like it's like all the characters trying to survive the black organization. There's 3 new characters, yeah, I think so. Or did I forget some characters again? I don't know, but this is an hype opening. Yeah. I can't wait for the next episode. The Black Impact episode. Love this get up, baby. It's a great part. With stories like this, I sometimes think like, did I forget and I made someone a promise like that when I was young? Like, with how much I forget stuff, I would not be surprised. I don't think so. Never been that romantic or anything, but sometimes it makes me kind of like anxious. Like, did I make a promise to someone and I forgot? I have to meet them under a tree in 30 years or something. I already forgot. I don't know. Probably not, but you never know. You never quite know. Gingko colored first love. Cohen. It's probably Edogawa, yeah. Oh, it's someone he knows too. Oh, I see. Fair enough. I mean, is there more number mystery? Yakamashi Sunoko. I love that she has a nickname now. I mean, yeah, but it's funny, so do it. That's a shame. This could have been funny. Done now. Yes, your husband that literally shows up once every forever. I know, I know. People keep telling me in the comments, it's only been like 2 months since the beginning of the story or something. I understand. It doesn't make any sense, but I understand. Is this who whacked Donald? You too? Really? Man, okay. What's that about? Did I make a promise with someone? I'm scared now. I need to remember. So why would this be the right place? Huh? Yeah, you should have said that earlier. I mean, just wait a couple of years and look her up on Facebook, I guess. What is it this time? What? Does she have a bald spot? I thought that was abuse since the beginning. Classic America. Frankly, I literally cannot even tell who's Asian or not in this show. Like, I actually thought Shelly was like a foreigner since the beginning. Am I stupid? Actually, I'm stupid, yeah. They didn't mention our parents. Yeah, okay. I'm stupid. That's me. Anime art style is sometimes like not very clear on like who's from where, right? We all know the place. November 2005. Then school? She's just waiting at school? Just school? Well, maybe go to the car and talk afterward. Loku? I don't understand why, if you want to meet someone, you're making them do such a convoluted mystery. I guess, yeah. Ming Ming. What I can say is, if someone wants to meet me and they do something like this, I mean, you're never meeting me. Because no way I even figure it out. She will show up. No way we don't get a payoff for all this. I like the color palette, you know. Isn't this Sonoko? Okay. Okay, thank you, Ai. Oh. And of course, she looks absolutely not 50, as expected. What if it's not the lady, but like her daughter or something? Because the lady passed away, but she wanted to keep the promise or something. Oh shit. Billy. Okay. Excuse you. Hein? Damn, she stole. I'm confused. Huh? Oh, this is linked to Run. I feel like getting wet today. That's me. I never use an umbrella. Oh, she's the one behind the... Oh, wow. We're doing some connection. So... Oh, she is. But I guess she's already got a dude. So she's not here for, like, this fated meeting? I'm so confused. I mean, it's been 40 years, that's understandable, but I'm confused. She didn't have freckles, though. Oh, so it's not the husband. Okay. I'm rolling my eyes as much as I can. I am a gosho, like, please, what the fuck? Even I guess they cannot have a relationship, that's too much. Bruh. Wow, that's kind of a cool guy. What the fuck do you mean? He's here. He came here exactly at the right time on the right day. What do you mean he forgot? Oh my god. This was good until this. Why? You didn't even ask him if this was his kids or something. Am I the only one that's super annoyed with this? Seriously? This was so good. What a way to nullify everything. Okay. I hope so. I hope so. Mr. Ayamagosho, please. Like, stop it. Get some help. You cannot write every relationship like this. Like, who hurt you? Like, seriously. Who hurt him that he writes every relationship like this? Is there a girl that he likes but, you know, he can never meet or some shit? Why is every relationship like this? This was so good, and I mean, like, I wouldn't be so annoyed if there wasn't already, like, a bunch more relationships like this in this show. Why does Agase also needs this kind of relationship where it's like, you know, like, why can't Sing not advance? Seriously. Why is it so important to write it like this every time? I know all writers have some quirk, right? And something that they like to repeat. But man, it is so frustrating. I mean, you don't need to ask me why I'm so annoyed with the Takagi-Sato relationship, you know, it's like, again, they're side characters, so like, there's no reason that their relationship can't advance. and yet they are stuck in the same will they won't they, right? And now we have this, which is like, you know, even more side character, right? And yet we're doing this too. I mean, don't get me wrong, this was good. I thought this was a good case, no murders and pretty fun. But I'm still a bit tilted. Because why? She has pretty big brain, huh? I mean, does he even have a second love? I mean, they're definitely saying this is gonna be continued, right? But it's like, you know, like if I'm to give the benefit of the doubt, I'm assuming it's like, it's, I'm gonna say it's the freaking like editors or something, right? Like telling him, you're gonna have to keep writing this manga forever until you die. We're not letting you stop. So every character, every relationship, you have to drag out as much as possible. I'm gonna be giving him the benefit of the doubt and say that this is what's going on, you know. It's the editor's fault. Because I don't understand, like, why he's doing this again. Clearly, we're going to get some sequels to this, but man, I just wish he could write different type of romance in this damn show, where, you know, they're not all, like, made to take, you know, hundreds of episodes with, like, barely any progress. I don't know. Otherwise, yeah, good case. Pretty sweet love until, you know, they meet and just stupid assumption and, you know, I'm not gonna say anything and just leave. It's, you know, it was all good up to that. Yeah, that's all I can say. I enjoyed the case. Beyond that, I enjoyed the case. Yep, I enjoyed the case. Okay, well, enough of me complaining about stuff, you know. But yeah, it's time for the big one, 425, the Black Impact episode, which is about 2 hours. And I guess it's to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Conan too. Well, the anime, I guess. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about this one, you know. Hopefully, I won't have any complaint about this one, about, you know, nothing progressing or something. Hopefully there'll be some progress here. Okay. 425, the Black Impact. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. New Year, I guess. Omedetou gozaimasu. 10 years. Mm. 425 episodes in 10 years. Okay. Really? I would imagine. The guy Conan. You know what I was joking about, like, Yamagoshi having his own weird romance, I guess it is true, right? Didn't he literally marry, like, the voice actress of Conan, and then separated? And yet she's still the voice of his main character for, like, many years. Hey, this sounds good, don't stop. It's not bad. Special story. I guess they said 2.5 because there's commercials, but my version doesn't have commercials. Ta-da-da. It's basically a movie. Gin. Vodka. Vodka has made a lot of mistakes. It might be time for him to be maybe the first one with the shit or the black organization or something. That was a good case, yeah. And then she got shot to pieces. FBI. Yes, vermouth, not mouse. I know. Spectacular indeed. I'm gonna say more than that. Yeah. 7 children. Really? No spoiler, please. It's time. Let's go. Kevin Brown. Is a black organization gonna kill him? Oh. Found a yard. I don't know what a yard is. Oh, it's from the opening. Oh, it's whoa. And this guy? They've got future technology or what? I guess 2005, there was the Kinect, the Wii was soon. It's kind of like that, I guess. I mean, this is pretty easy if you just have to put the dot on him. I thought the point is to like train with distance where you have to like put the dot sometime off the character to like make up for the wind and the distance, right? You have to overshoot. That's the difficulty. If you just put the dot on the head, I mean, it's easy. Moving target. Not moving target, okay. And new members just like that, huh? Interesting. Great game for this is Sniper Elite World War II sniper game series, and it is pretty hard to shoot people from far away because, again, you can't just aim for their head. Huh? You have to take the wind, the direction, and all that into account. So sometimes you have to put the dot completely off them to make up for the direction. Yeah, you can't just aim straight like this at this distance. Shanty. Corn. Okay. The ceremonies, huh? Just out of nowhere, two new members. Okay. Oh. It's you again. Opening. A new one too. Métante Conan. Oh. Let's really do. Some good rock. Let's go. I like it. Definitely my style. Showed up by Bees. So Bees are back. They made like a simple 3D version of the town, huh? Oh. Visually, it's not the most interesting, but the song is banging. Eh? It's just the shadow of the character with some weird 3D in the back. Go for it. Impact Noir. Black Impact. The moment the Black Organization reach out. Cool song. Intruder. Oh, really? What is bro yapping about? Seriously. Do you get PTSD every time someone is on the phone? She said that 10 times about everything. Do you have a mystery? It's really one of those things where, like, he's so lucky that Conan is always there with him, because if someone asks him to help them with a case when Conan isn't here, I mean, he's doomed. His face. Damn. That's still kind of crazy. Expensive is it to install more locks like this? I mean, if I was Conan and I, knowing about the black organization, I would always feel like someone is watching me. Everybody would seem sus to me. There's someone. What the fuck? Sleeping pills. Okay, yeah. Now that's really creepy. Damn, I'm not sleeping anymore with all this. It's getting real creepy. Could be the landlord. Huh? Some landlords are really creepy. I often read stories on Reddit. As if you would say that if this is like a time loop story or something, um, Conan is the stalker then, by standing there. Reason Kibiwa. And we're scared when we involve these guys, right? They are not up to task to fight the black organization. Okay, okay. Bruh is all I can say. Absolute bruh moment. I guess. It's so scary how, again, you know, Megure and Takegi are so careless. Sato maybe not as much, but I don't think they would die. But if the story made sense, they would, right? They're like such easy target for the black organization. there's many adaptations of the story. I mean, soccer doesn't automatically mean a fan. Though, yes, someone is obsessed with you, but I guess fan is fanatic, yeah. Sure, semantics. 7 kids. It's not gonna be what we think. I mean, the time it takes to open all this. Parcours. Someone is hanging. Oh, no, it's a little kid, okay. That's what it is. That's what he meant by don't be too mean. I did figure that this first culprit wouldn't be a black organization member or something. Even though they showed us a shadow of like a grown person earlier, so there's more to this. Sad. It's so emotional with this music. I mean, it's fine to be sad. This is sad. Huh? Unlucky. Unlucky. Did she crush it, or is it like just stuck to her? Oh boy. Wait, was that what it was? I did not realize. Wait, she was sus? Am I stupid? Is she the sniper woman? Did I literally just not recognize her? No, she's not the same. Oh, so she is. Wait, I'm stupid. Yeah, she was literally in the opening. She was the one in the previous opening. Okay, I'm stupid. I know. Give me a break. Okay. Music is great, huh? The classic. the amount of light that he puts on the professor, on I guess his name. Ah. What a cranky link. The mayor candidate, one of them could be the boss of the black organization. Okay. I don't think so though. I kind of hate that, it's by coincidence that we're getting back into the back organization plot rather than Conan going after them. Like, by coincidence we meet someone that works with them, and by coincidence the tracker is on her. Come on. Volkswagen. Alright then. Hello. Kill. I mean, you have a pretty standard car. And it's not the first time you use it. No chill, hein? DJ. He's talking like he knows he's being listened to. No? Is it just me? Yeah, I mean, No one knows who the boss is, right? I mean, by the rule of mystery, the boss of the Black Organization has to be someone that we've already met, right? No. But by the rule of manga and anime, it might not be someone we've already met, so I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. She looks pretty different, yeah. Chianti. Like 3 new members just like that. Are they gonna die fast or something? I mean, Vodka has messed up so many times and he's still alive, so maybe they're not that bad of an organization, you know? They are good people who... Oh. Everybody is here. Avengers assemble. Does she have a tattoo or is it a skull? That person. Vodka getting roasted as always. Of course, you don't hear the important part. Okay. I said it before, but tell us everything. At least tell us about all the members, so we can look out for them. Wouldn't that make sense? I understand it doesn't make sense for the story being stretched, but... Like, they might be looking at us and we don't know because we don't know what they look like, but you do. Yeah, wait, isn't it Jody? Yep. Yep. I was gonna make the joke of, is it just a gun or are you happy to see me? But it's not even a gun. I guess we need the FBI for this. Oh, so you were the one, okay. What a coincidence. still, if they ever follow the black organization, they need to stop using that big ass yellow cow that's, you know, clearly like out of place. They need to use something a bit more street smart. Tokiwa Esaku. Sendo Junji. Dan. Domon Yasuteru. What, we have to gamble to win or something? I guess we do. Just like a very traditional name, Domon Yasuteru. Like an old school name, Domon. I mean, you need someone to tackle violence in the city. I mean, could they track it? They can't really track it back to the origin, right? But they would be careful that they are being listened to now. Hmm? 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 That's funny. That's funny. Double personality. Mom. I really don't feel like these three new characters will last long. Especially this one. Okay, so it's more a tattoo, right? Okay. I mean, aren't you guys killers? Like, that seems on par for the course. Huh? I love the way she says it. Vodka. I mean, I was gonna say they didn't bring up Jekyll and Hyde from the senior year, right? It has to be connected. Ido Park. It's always that kind of wordplay, I guess. Yeah, instant disputed, hein. I was gonna say it's kind of nice to see a boy, though. What's the deal? I don't see why they couldn't already take the shot. I mean, he was still... Why are you waiting like you have the shot? And then Mouth is not saying anything. I mean, we saw that they're only able to shoot at stationary targets, so... Why is she not saying shit? I thought he was gonna say, do you like to get wet? I guess not. Hopefully she has a gun. That's all it takes. I mean, people don't care about what you're preaching. If you seem like a good guy, that's all they care about. It's just the image, so you're doing good. The tension, the tension. Love the music starting. She has cracked aim. Hopefully she actually uses it against the bad guys. Everybody's gonna put out the umbrella, which makes it harder to get the shot. Which is why I don't get why they had to wait so long until he sits down. He was stationary for so long, yeah. You've got a pretty terrible sniper rifle. That's not good enough. Damn. Fortuitous timing, huh? Da 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 da. I didn't think it would be so easy to stop the killing. Well, it's not done, I guess. What terrible assassins, I mean, I am not impressed. Like, why are you guys so bad? Wine is enough to make you stop. Why did you wait forever to take the shot? Seriously. I'm really not impressed. Perfect. Oh, she's gonna notice. Oh wait, no. Really? The fucking coincidence. Sorry, I just like shoes. Headshot her. You have the shot. Boom, headshot. Oh. Someone say something. Can you let go of my shoe? Well, nothing happened in the end. I'm really, really not impressed with the black organization. They're losing some more with this. I mean, I'm guessing kind of. Like, she's gonna have a suspicion for a while without being sure. You should change car. As if he's always going to try to do more. Which we need to, I mean. It's not the time to chill anymore, it's time to take them on. I do kind of remember all this, yeah. I guess we need some big flashback as always, since it's so much time between episodes. I mean, not for me, obviously, but, you know, for people watching, it might have been a couple of years since this already. I was actually literally thinking when she showed up earlier that she was like a Yakuza woman or something. That explains it. Well, you should have shut her down. Just get an anti-tank rifle. I mean, you'd have an easier time killing him close. For PR, I guess. That's why you're dressed like this. I was gonna say, like, nice outfit. I understand. That's the point. Mask. Oh. Hmm. What does that imply? And yeah, Vermars knows she's being listened to, right? Silver Bullet Queen. I don't know what she's cooking. Vague, non? So many wordplay, as always. PS2. Oh, hello Switch Nintendo. Una villette at 5 PT. Nice. Congrats. Kamiya Hiroshi voice una villette. Awesome. Is there any good Conan game? Actually saying something serious. Who are you? Let's see if anything actually happened this time. If they actually pull off anything. It's not like I'm rooting for the Black Organization, but I kind of want them to be threatening by actually doing something. Wow. Fuck physics, I guess. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're being trolled. Okay, okay. Physics are back. Let's go. Why does it explode? Bites don't just explode like that. Is she actually dead? No way. Okay. So they counter-tricked us, basically. Yep. You can't use that to track back to... Can you? I mean, I guess it would be the smartest thing to do. Yeah, bitch. Oh boy. Wait, is something serious actually going to happen, finally? I kind of want it to happen. I feel like the story needs it. Someone needs to die. Man, those exhausts are so big. I know Kogoro dies, right? So I'm not actually worried. I keep thinking, like, who could actually die, but no one? Like, seriously. I don't really believe anymore that Arya would do it. He wouldn't kill any of the characters. They're definitely going to think it's a misunderstanding again and leave him alone, no? It's not like people look under their shoes all the time, you know? Or maybe it's time for Kogoro to do something cool. I mean, you could maybe catch one of them. Like, I wish I could actually be feeling like this is Towns, but again, I don't think anyone watching actually thinks Kogoro is gonna die. But frankly, he should. That make it so much more interesting. Is what I've said before. I've talked about this before, right? Of course, they think it's that. They're just going to realize he's an idiot. He's going to do it, as a coincidence. That's all it takes to fix this. The boss is gonna call and say don't do it. She's really like defending us, yeah. FBI? No? What is it? Oh. Oh, it's The other guy, yeah? From the FBI, yeah. Can you at least kill one of them, please? Can you not miss every shot? Hein? Quoi, évite ça? Okay, you got him? Well, he's not dead, but at least you eat something. And they get away. Yeah, so they misunderstand it as a trap from the FBI. So Kogoro is not related, so it's all good. And whatever fingerprint they have probably don't work because he went from adult to a kid, so they're probably not right. We're just doing the same thing as always. I mean, like, they found us out, but then they're like, okay, maybe it's not actually them, we leave them alone. We're just doing this again. Right? Like, seriously. I know you guys know that I'm going to complain about a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry in advance. I mean, you can just skip, I guess. But we'll see, I hope I'm not the only one thinking about that. Let's finish it first. Same. I mean, maybe she can be useful. Like, I guess it's not all for nothing. We did get one of them, I guess. And she might not be that bad, kind of thing, you know? So like, there's potential. Despite some of the complaints I might have about this episode, which I will tell you after a while, this was still not bad or anything. And we got a little out of it. Nice song. Aren't we lucky every time? I mean, yeah, it's, it's the same as before and yet more of a mess, right? Like they have even more reason to be suspicious than before, and yet they won't act on it right away, right? It's still like just enough that it will take some time. Again. Yeah, but in a way, at least we have Vermars who, I wouldn't say she's an ally, but she seemed to, like, she kind of helped us in this case, Okay, that's it. I will still clap. Was it incredible? Maybe not. Did I enjoy it? Yes. It's definitely one of those things where, like, there's a lot I appreciate, and there's a lot I can't tell but feel kind of like mixed amount, And as always, it's my own opinion, and it's like, like if you fully enjoy it and you have no problem with any of this, it's totally okay, right? As always, I prefer to do reaction where, I give my thoughts and I criticize what I think, what I think is not great or something. So, where do I even begin with this one? As always, the coincidence, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but they're always a bit annoying, like IVDR, right? Coincidentally, we end up at the place of this new member of the organization, which isn't new, but it's new to us. Coincidentally, she walks onto the tracker and it's all perfect, right? Like, it's little things like this that feels, like there has to be a better way to write this, right? It just feels like a bit too much. I understand, a little bit of coincidence is fine, but when they just keep piling up like that in just even one episode, it's a bit much. I just wish, this would be written in a way where, like, it was more like Conan, I'd noticed it or something. It doesn't even have to be him thinking that she was part of the organization, but like something sus about her or something, and decided to like listen in on her or something, rather than making it a coincidence that she just walks on it. Like, it's little things like that that, they kind of pile up a little and feel a bit annoying, right? I do think it's fun. It's definitely like, it was about time to introduce some new members, right? And while they don't really seem to be, like the three new members, they don't seem to be close to Vermars or Jane, right? They're on Volca level, right? They seem more like a bit stupid and a bit more expandable, right? Even though again, Vodka fucks up all the time and he's still like part of the gang, right? But I think yeah, it was time to add some new members. You know, because things were a bit dry with the same people every time doing the same thing. Except, and you know, maybe I'm just thinking of it too much in like a classic action shonen way, right? But when you introduce a new member of the main villain organization or new enemies, you don't make them seem so useless right away. And unfortunately, that's what happened with this, right? I mean, the two snipers literally, like, you know, like, they didn't pull off anything. Like, literally, the introduction was them doing, like, literally fucking up in training. And then during the war case, they didn't get to shoot anyone or, like, prove any skills. Like, they literally did absolutely nothing. And the only one who seemed, you know, a bit more competent was the, you know, the reporter lady. But even then, she didn't do that much. But she's a more interesting character because, again, she showed a bit of humanity, which does imply to us that, you know, maybe she might be able to, you know, we might be able to get information out of her and get her to switch side or something. So for her, I can forgive it. For the other two, it feels kind of like, you know, like they literally were introduced and they already feels like, you know, they are no threat and they're not that interesting, right? Like, it's a bit of a shame. Maybe it's just me, right? But like, at first you're pretty hyped that there's new characters, but you know, right away, you know, they mess up in training and then they literally do nothing the whole case, right? And you could say it's because like Conan was so good at countering their plan and they couldn't do anything. Every time their target, they couldn't do it. But I think the way it was presented, I don't know, it just makes them feel like, you know, like I'm already kind of bored of them, if that makes sense. Not really, but you know what I mean? Like they showed up and they did nothing. And that's not a great way to introduce new villain character, right? It's a bit of a shame, you know? In the end, we're still at the same point where like Vodka feels also kind of useless. And the only actually scary one is like Jim and Vermars, right? Was still the most interesting one because again, she seems to have helped us somewhat this case. And, you know, she's a lot more complicated than anything, you know? So like, yeah, I don't know. It feels like a shame, right? I mean, introducing 3 new enemies for them to be so useless and so unimpressive, and for now so uninterested. Now obviously, you know, it's obviously like for me a failure of the introduction. They could still be interesting later on, right? It's always possible that later on Ayamagosho writes much more interesting story about them and backstories or something to, you know, to make our perception of them change. But I just feel like, you know, again, it's a bit of a shame that after so long we finally get new members of the organization and all 3 of them are not impressive one bit after like their first 2-hour case, right? Maybe it's just me, but that's a shame, yeah. Other than that, I mean, you know, maybe I'm rehashing that a bit, but I said it before, right? It's also one of the things where like, as bad as they are made out to be, the Black Organization, you know, they just don't really do anything that feel like matters that much to us, right? Like, it's like, yeah, they were going to kill some politician guy, they didn't even manage that. And again, they've never actually hurt or killed any of the character we care about, and I don't think it's gonna happen, right? But you can't deny that it makes it like, you know, like there's no, the stakes don't really feel like stakes anymore, right? Because there's no consequences anytime, and we keep repeating the same thing of like, every time we get closer to the organization, they get closer by, you know, like being on the trail of one of the main characters, this time Kogoro, right? But every time it goes back to not exactly a statu quo, but like more of a, you know, I am sus of you, but not sus enough for now, so nothing happens. And, you know, it's been like that since the beginning, right? I mean, they were sus of Conan, they were sus of I, you know, it just keeps looping the same thing. And as always, I understand that like part of the problem is the format, right? I mean, this is a long-running manga. At this point of the story, I'm sure Yamagosho has no idea how long it will keep going. So obviously he doesn't want to advance the story too much or something. You know, there's only 2 ways to do this, right? Either he does it like this, extremely slow and always going back to the statu quo, or he does it in a way where like we actually head toward a conclusion with the Black Organization, but then he would have to come up with like a new main plot enemy or something. which, you know, a lot of shonen do that, right? But clearly it seems that for Conan, you know, the worst thing is already decided, right? It's like they will be the enemy until the end or something. So yeah, as always, you know, it's one of those things where, like, don't take me wrong, yeah, I would love to have no complaints, right? But yeah, I don't know. I'd still say I enjoyed it, but yeah, I do feel kind of mixed about this episode. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's really a gamble every time there's like a black organization episode, right? Like, sometimes they're really good and actually really advanced things, and sometimes just like, I wouldn't call it filler or anything, but it's, you know, it's a bit of a shame, yeah. I mean, as always, I think, you know, if I'm thinking a bit more of like why I feel all this kind of way, is because like these days I've come more and more into like enjoying shorter stories. You know, in 2025 I basically gave up most of the gacha I used to play for the story. MiYoYo games, even Arknights, simply because, you know, the story could be interesting, but because of their endless lengths, which is basically the exact same as like you know, a shonen jump long running thing, right? Where like they never know when it's gonna end. It just feels like so much is stretched out and stretched out and stretched out, and the direction is sometimes directionless, and the repetition is endless. You know, I'm still enjoying Conan, right? But it's like, you know, it's one of those things where like I think I've reached a point in my media consumption where like I struggled with really long story that really just feel like they stretch, and not all of them are like this, right? I mean, you know, One Piece is a good example of something that doesn't really feel like that, because of all the self-contained mini arc, and sure, there's like a main story, but I think people don't care as much, right? But in Conan, it's kind of like, I want to care about the Black Organization, right? I want to care about like them being scary and an actual threat and all that, and yet every case where they come in, I feel like I feel less and less threatened by them, even now that they introduced new members, right? So it's a bit of a shame, yeah. It's my thoughts, though. Tell me what you think. Am I complaining too much as always? Maybe I am, but, you know, I'm sure like after watching my reaction to so many Conan episodes, you're used to it. I mean, yeah. So yeah, 7 out of 10, I will give it, this whole episode. Okay, but yeah, that will be it for today. Tomorrow, though, I'm doing more Conan. The next 4 episodes, I think. So come watch if you want. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. As always, like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.